your equipment's a big investment.
Not be accounting for the maintenance costs if you own your own equipment, because at some point you're going to lose money on it.
Right.
Yeah, and you could, like in ProfitDig, you could add that as a miscellaneous or a
miscellaneous.
contingency cost,
Yeah,
right? Hey, welcome to ProfitDig Live. I'm Jeff Gibbons. I'm here with Jeff Spencer,
Hey, man.
Chris Work, and as always, Jerry Work behind the camera, producer Jerry.
Big thumb.
Big thumbs up.
Big
That's
thumbs
a
up, Jerry.
hitchhiking thumb it up.
It's Boy, that don't get you right, nothing will.
Yeah, you pick him up. Yeah. All right. Hey, check us out at ProfitDig.com, the world's best job costing
Easiest
and
to
bidding
use.
software. Easiest to use, cheapest. Check us out at ProfitDig.com. That's what makes all this happen.
That's right.
We were talking earlier, Jeff Spencer, about tracking your service and maintenance records and even planning your service and maintenance on your equipment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. It's it's something you need to do. I mean, especially, your equipment's a big investment. I mean, when you start spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on multiple pieces of equipment, you get a lot of money tied up.
Absolutely.
And you want it to last as long as you can. So, I mean, you need to have service intervals and, for your oil changes, oil filters, fuel filters, every so often you need to change your hydraulic filters, hydraulic oil, check your undercarriage on your track machines, make sure, they're all operating like they're supposed to, look for wear, on your sprockets, your idlers, your rollers, even your chains, and get those things fixed up front so, you're not replacing the whole undercarriage at one time. You can do it piece by piece where it don't bankrupt you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it's as simple as just keeping some notes on a spreadsheet, right?
It is. Yeah, I mean, you can
calendar, mark some dates.
Yeah.
Or better
Keep up
yet,
with your hours on your machine.
ProfitDig, once we have that feature.
Yeah,
It's coming.
It's coming. Yeah, and the other thing is too, like grease your equipment. Like our guys, we start on 30 minutes early every day. So what they do is they get on a job site and they go through the equipment. They blow out their air filters. They check their oil levels. They look at all the grease fittings. Make sure they get all the grease fittings greased, because if you don't grease these moving parts, they will wear out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then it's makes for a sloppy machine to a point to where you have to repair it. And then when you have to repair it, it's costly in downtime.
Yeah.
If that machine's going to be down for some costly repairs, it may be down for a week, 10 days, 2 weeks.
You may go rent
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it can affect you, in your payroll, not your payroll, but your income, pretty significantly.
Ultimate payroll, depending.
Yeah.
Am I going to pay my guy or am I going to fix my machine?
Yeah, exactly. Those are terrible discussions.
Life's full of choices.
Like guys, I know you're expecting paychecks today, but
machine down.
There we go.
Yeah. I guess you guys will be lubing that up next time.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Okay. Well, and I was thinking too, like, you mentioned a lot of things related to, earthwork, but if it's really any industry, right? Mm-hmm. If you're in construction, you've got your own set of equipment, and you should have an idea of what types of maintenance activities
even
are going to be.
Trucks.
Yeah, even pickup trucks, right? Yeah,
they can be maintained. Yeah.
That's a piece of equipment, and if you're not tracking your equipment costs, including your transportation,
you've got to also include that in your bids.
Got to include it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, and when you are calculating your hourly rates for that equipment, you should build in maintenance costs into what it costs you. Like, you don't want to not be accounting for the maintenance costs if you own your own equipment, because at some point you're going to lose money on it.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I don't know. I mean, is that, if you're small enough, is that just an overhead figure that you're thinking of?
You don't really want to drive your overhead up if you can keep from it. But yes, there's some portion of your equipment that does fall into overhead.
Okay.
But you want to be able to charge it out to a project.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be able to. When I estimate a project, I've got X amount of money in there for equipment.
Right.
And that's not necessarily usage. I mean, I look up, the time on there, and the way we figure our hours is I add X amount of hours on there for maintenance. If our machine costs us, just say $40 an hour to run that machine, then I may put $4 to $8 an hour on that machine just for maintenance throughout that project.
Sure.
Yeah, you could, like in ProfitDig, you could add that as a miscellaneous
Right, yes,
or a
miscellaneous.
contingency cost,
Yeah.
right? So even if you didn't want to add it into the
Equipment.
hourly rate for
Yeah.
the equipment, you could still add some, like if you know there's going to be a risk on this job because it's going to be extra harsh on your equipment, you definitely might want to add some sort of contingency or miscellaneous.
Yeah. And if you're using the application properly and tracking your cost on the site, then if you didn't do it right the first time, you'll learn real quick.
Yeah, you can look back and see what you found
Exactly,
to budget.
And it's like anything else, I've always heard the old saying is, the chain is only as strong as the weakest link. And the same way as your data. Your data is only as good as the data you put in. You've got to put in accurate data to get accurate results.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if you're doing spreadsheets or using ProfitDig or using another application. You've got to do your homework and put your information in, or you're never going to get true numbers.
Yeah. Well, they call that CSUP,
Yeah.
Yeah.
S in, S out. Junk in, junk out.
Right. Yeah.
So
That's the family-friendly version.
yeah.
I like it. Well, guys, hey, great conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, tonight's episode is obviously foremost sponsored by ProfitDig.com, the world's easiest to use construction bidding and costing solution. And secondly, we want to give a big shout out to Coors Light.
Yeah.
For not sponsoring.
We have not heard anything, but we haven't asked. We've been asking for Miller Lite to reach out to us forever, and they haven't. So Coors Light, if you're watching, give us a call, send us some product.
Yeah, slide in those DMs.
That's right. Because we have a shit ton of subscribers on YouTube and application users, and the hell, they all drink beer like we do. So wouldn't you rather them drink Coors than Miller Lite?
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, TikTok people. Hey,
Killing it on
appreciate
TikTok.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys, absolutely. All right, guys, check us out, ProfitDig.com.
See you guys.
Later.
See.